Welcome to this video where I'm going to explain how I teach He Sent His Son to my children in primary. So for this one I decided to use pieces of paper where I didn't write out every single word, but I gave pictures to help with some of the words along the way. So here I think I actually did most of these freehand, although I had some that I traced from the icons that I found. What I've done, I think this was one of the first ones that I actually did like this, what I do more recently is I tend to write all the different words but have the pictures, and then I have this image library that I've developed and I add to it each time I find new things. And so I literally will trace pictures off my laptop screen. My laptop can actually fold completely open, so it's like on a book, and then I just trace with a marker through the white page. The screen shines quite nicely. But I've tried it, you can use your phone as well, and you can just trace it off there. And I'll put a link in the description below to the latest version of my image library, and I'll update it from time to time. So you're welcome to use any of those. They're all images that I found online. Yeah, so a lot of these were then just things that I also drew freehand, I think, but often the kids will ask, how do you draw so well? Most of them I don't draw myself, I do trace them. So just to go through the words and just to explain some of my thinking maybe if some of it isn't clear. So, how could the Father tell the world of love and tenderness? He sent His Son, a newborn babe, with peace and holiness. How could the Father show the world the pathway we should go? He sent His Son to walk with men on earth that we may know. Okay, so I think probably most of these are self-explanatory as long as you're following along. And then the second half, how could the Father tell the world of sacrifice and death? He sent His Son to die for us and rise with living breath. And the music actually rises at this point as well, so you can actually help them to see that. And just the wonder of Jesus Christ died for us, but He is resurrected, so we're able to live again. What does the Father ask of us? What do the scriptures say? Have faith, have hope, live like His Son, help others on their way. So this is our responsibility now. What does He ask? Live like His Son. So yeah, the kids were able to, as we spoke about the meaning of it and all these different things that Jesus has done for us, He's come down from the heavens above, and He's come as this newborn babe to be able to show us how to live. He's walked the path, He's shown us the way. We can follow His example, follow His commandments. And then, of course, ultimately, as He died and was resurrected, it means that we can actually be resurrected as well. But it's important that we know and understand what death and grief is about as well, so that we can then appreciate the blessing of the resurrection. And then what is it that we need to be doing? We need to ultimately live like Jesus Christ. So I'll have this, I'll play the recording on the Gospel Library app, Sacred Music app, and follow along with it so you can see step by step. And then, as I said, I'll put the image library, my latest version of the image library, in the description, so you're welcome to use that if you want to. But yeah, it seemed to work quite nicely, having some pictures as prompts, but it allowed that those that can't read it wasn't a problem, because they were just really working with pictures as they went along. So I hope this helps you with your primary.
How could the Father tell the world of love and tenderness? He sent His Son, a newborn babe, with peace and holiness. How could the Father show the world the pathway we should go? He sent His Son to walk with men on earth that we may know. How could the Father tell the world of sacrifice, of death? He sent What does the Father ask of us? What do the Scriptures